So, home. I've moved 7 times in the past 4 years of college. Before that, I lived in the same city my whole life, and so it was a bit shocking to feel like I'm constantly being uprooted. With that stark contrast of experiences, I've been able to see through the lens of staying somewhere for over a decade to moving 7 times in 4 years, what makes a home a home. From my childhood, I've learned that home comes from memories and comes from the reality we make around us.
This is how I see my imagination being born more. I'd come out and play with the leaves, the sticks, the trees, and pretend that I was living off of the wilderness with my sister and my friends. And honestly, on my own too. I loved being on my own as well, and I feel like my reality was my imagination. And this was my first experience discovering that my home could be beyond a building.
Home is about your memories that you make there. And so the more beautiful the memories are and that you create and that you choose to create, the more home it is to you. So I would sit on this trampoline after church with my sister, and we would look at the clouds, and we would use our creativity to figure out what shape they were. And I know it's pretty normal to do that, but I still think it's pretty beautiful. So I have this childhood full of memories that made this place my home. And when I moved, I realized I can do that same thing for me as well, wherever I live. From my childhood, I've learned that home comes from memories and comes from the reality we make around us. Now, home is the same thing, it just looks a little different. It's still the memories we make within its walls, it's still the heart we bring into it, it's still the reality we make it. But the memories we make will look different, and the way we make the reality may go a little beyond our imagination. Before, it was make-believe, plain pretend, and now it's bringing pieces into my space and filling my space with things I love and things that show who I am. And in the end, the more goodness you bring into your space, the more people will feel at home when they come. I really haven't figured this out, of course. I'm in my early 20s. This is what the 20s are about, is figuring out. But I am learning how to live where I'm placed. And part of living is being at home.